Your midweek edition of London Tonight.
We have got plenty coming up for you in cultural diversity by speaking to Londoners representative of the 5 biggest faiths in the city.
It is to highlight London's famous tolerance following on from the hate-motivated terror attacks. Tonight we hear the thoughts of J. Dilip Lakhani. He's from the Hindu Council of the United Kingdom and talks about his faith in London.
My name is J. Lakhani. I represent Hindu Council UK. I'm the executive in charge of religious education. The religion that I come from says that, really speaking, in the modern world where secularism seems to hold the key, religions have an important contribution to make in order to improve the lot of mankind. So we are really promoting the idea of religions in a most pluralistic manner.
Ladies and gents, we need you to start moving further back now, please.
On the day of the bombing, I was in Norwich. I was doing a session for the teacher training college at the University of East Anglia. The topic of conversation in the morning session was religious pluralism. This is a very uniquely Hindu idea which says that every individual, doesn't matter which religion they belong to or which sectarian body they belong to, will approach spirituality in a very individual manner. While I was doing the session, suddenly somebody knocked on the door. The coordinator came in and said, "Mr. Lakhani, I got some sad news to pass on to the meeting here. We just heard that there have been bombings in London, and this bombing seemed to be happening in the name of religion." So I told the candidates, I said, look, can you see how crucial these teachings of Hinduism are in resolving the serious issue of strife in the name of religion? How can we diffuse this most serious issue that we have to face in this century? And the response is firmly established in the Hindu tradition, which says different people will approach spirituality in different ways. For example, if we say, my religion is best for me and the people of my tradition, not necessarily for the rest of mankind. It is this necessary requirement of imposing, if like introducing this idea of religious pluralism into the education system that is very essential in the world we live in. Unless we incorporate this idea of pluralism into the education system, we will continue to have, if you like, we will continue to meet up with the sharp edges of religions, which will not allow religions to coexist peacefully. So this wonderful idea of religious pluralism allows many world religions to live together without having to thump each other, without having to impose each other's will on each other, without having to threaten each other, and without feeling threatened. Every world religion will say it, and Hinduism would emphasize, saying that really if you wish to find God, do you know where you find him in the most transparent manner? He shines in the eyes of every living thing and becomes most transparently manifested in mankind.
J. Dilip Lakhani.